Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JP. Haven't posted in a very, very long time, and I got reasons for that. And I'll go into that later on videos from now, but I just want to post about my time at the ISSE Long Beach Hairshow. Went to this weekend. I actually was there Sunday and Monday and had a great time, reconnected with some colleagues and friends. But more than that, I did education. And if you had a chance, you get a chance, take your time and go to a show. Now, the thing about these shows, most of them are only open to professionals or students, but you might get lucky and slip through the cracks. Me, myself, I've been licensed for almost 8 years, so I didn't have a problem, but just want to show y'all some of the things that I picked up. In most cases, you get deals. Other times, you just got to pay for them. And I don't care. I don't mind. I'm a type of barber that, I'm a type of person that if I got to ask the price, then I don't need to be getting it. So it's nothing for me to pay for a service, pay for quality. So let me go ahead. I took a couple Club Man classes, and to be honest with you, I learned a lot about the product, and I messed with the product before, but one thing I did notice there, no matter what booth I went to, if there was a barber there, they all had Club Man. If it wasn't an aftershave, it was a pomade or something, but they had something there. So that opened my eyes a bit. So they had a good deal going on, and I took advantage of it. A couple of these things I'm going to retail, like this molding paste. I had the sample size, and it's real good, and actually a little bit go a long way. It lasted me a long time. It's very good. I like it for pompadours, or comb overs. Short, long, doesn't matter. It's a really good product, and it does have a nice shine to it, as well as this putty. Like, you want to use this more likely for to get that stiffness. This molded paste is more pliable than this, but this is very good. And then you have your pomades. You got your light hold, your medium hold, your firm hold. I don't gotta say anymore. If you use pomade, you already know what the deal is. Of course, this is the new aftershave. This is the only one they had. I was kind of mad. I wanted the other two, but I missed out. Got some shave gel, mustache wax. I saw this in a demonstration. Shout out to Hassan DeMarco, man. He had a very good class, boy, by the way. But this is a very good product, man. It's like a hair color. It's a wax, but it's a hair color, and it's not abrasive. People don't break out. It's very good, man, and it sticks. So for you people that heavy into color enhancements, you might want to go ahead and give this a try. They have 3 colors: black, brown. They have chestnut. I didn't get it. I just got 2 blacks and a brown. So that was all I needed. So buying all that, they threw some extra stuff in there. Y'all talk to people, network, and you get some, participate in the class as well. I might throw some extra stuff in there. So hey, I got away with a few things, some 3-in-1 beard trio, cake, some hair tonic. But yeah, and a good interesting thing about that I found out that I didn't know, Clubman owns Woody's, so they're both one and the same. Crazy. And they were doing their thing at the booth, so go try them out, man. I mean, it's a trial. Can't go wrong. Picked up some clippers, of course. Balding clipper. Just because I don't like to put a lot of emphasis, like a lot of work on my trimmers. Ball and clip is always good. Haven't had one in a long time. I got this G-Wiz clipper for somebody else, but I gotta tell you, I've used it before. This is a slept-on joint right here. I mean, real talk. This is a really slept-on clipper just because it's battery operated and it looks like a toy. But trust me, this is the one clipper along with the super liner, which I'll get into later. You can touch and go. If you said it right, it's touch and go, bar none. And you know, boom, boom, boom. Really don't need a razor, but that's enough of me talking about that. Slept-on clipper, go try it. If you can find it. I got lucky. Only had one left. Now to my people, should I say my favorite, and I like Andis. You know, everybody knows that. If you follow me on IG or whatever, you know, I mess with Andis heavy. And that's because Andis is reliable for the amount of haircuts I do, you know, and for the volume and the quality I like to put forth. And this is the only tool that has been able to hold up, you know, after with some simple maintenance. You know, I have to do too much maintenance, so I went ahead, hooked up a super liner, another trimmer that is a rotary trimmer, which is good. Change the pace for my TI liner, and once you hit it, line it up, touch and go. Trust me, but that's the key. You know, it's a love-hate relationship when it comes to setting that blade, but if you do it right, you win. I had to get another pro foil. I wanted this one for my house calls. Yeah, I got a few house calls. And they're pricey, but they don't care. It's more of a quality for them than it is for a loss of money. So, of course, I'm going to fulfill that need. Somebody got to do it, and I don't mind doing it. Then I invested with some bass. And the reason I invested in some bass brushes, got them on a Spornet type brush. One, this board is 100% quality boar bristle, and it's great. It's a good name, but more than that, it's not as expensive as your Crown brushes and your Torino Pro. You know, it's more expensive than your Diane, but it's not as expensive as your Torino, as your Crown, and which are, you know, in the wave community, it's very heavily looked upon. So it's not as big as that. It's not as it's more affordable, and you know, you can, how can I say it? You can sell it. You can retail it. That's big. It's not just about standing behind the chair and doing haircuts all day. You gotta learn to retail. So I already got a couple of these sold. I got a heavy one. I got this one. This is already sold. I know one of my clients is buying this, so got that. This is a soft one. I think I'm gonna just use that on my station. So you gotta give your if you don't give your clients quality, don't think they're gonna stay with you. You gotta give quality to get quality back. Real talk. So the bass, soft. This is more of a medium. I don't got hard brushes, just medium, you know, right here, wet or dry. This one is sold as well. I got another one, wet or dry, and this is a medium as well, boom. So maybe I'll retail that, but not sure. And go back here. Got that neck duster. Been wanting to get a new one of those. Basically, when I go to these these hair shows, they buy stuff that I know I'm going to use throughout the year. So that's like my one stop. Get everything I need for the year. Boom. Come back the next year, do the same thing. So water, bro. Brought that for free. Thank you. This is Clubman again. Grooming spray. Actually, it's a nice alternative to spritz for real. I mean, put it on the neck drip or whatever you use. Hit the hairline, you in there. So I would tell you, go ahead, try that out. Oh yeah, one more thing from Bass. My fault. These things right here, man. Got these brushes. Notice the black bristles. I use them. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I don't do enhancements like that. If I have to do, it's usually a full color. But when I do enhancements, when asked upon, I like to. I've had brushes, but these right here, because of the black bristles, I find them to be very good. They're not heavy, but they're not light. But they don't irritate my clients, so these are good alternatives. Y'all should try them out. I also went to Jatai for myself. That straight handle edge. The one that I got all the blades with it. And you got the thing about Jatai is they make all the blades for every skin type. So for sensitive skin, for your thick, coarse skin, for bumpy skin, there's a blade there that you can use for you, depending on what it is and the circumstance you got. Jatai got you. It's expensive, but they got you. Back here, I got my combs. You know, if nobody knows, which you probably don't, because I haven't been on YouTube that long. Or actually, I ain't been on YouTube in a very long time. I prefer combs. I prefer combs over brushes now. Before it was the other, but now, yeah, combs. These ISSE combs are great. Pricey, but they're great. Got taper and 2 all-purposes. And no, this is not black, it's blueberry. Believe it or not, it's not black, it's a blueberry. If you get it, you can tell. It's a tint, shade different, but it's good. Every the rest of them are carbon. And, you know, white for dark hair, dark for light hair. Remember that. And up here, and finally, I got some game from Ivan Zoot, and I picked up a few things along the way. These combs, he did have these combs in white. I was a little disappointed that he didn't have it in white still, but still got the 2-pack in black. Good with that. This is something I'm really interested in trying. Instead of using the barber brushes with sometimes like the nail brushes with the white bristles and stuff, it's actually a different bristle. It's like if you come in straight, soft this way, it's a harder. And so you can brush it up, brush the hair up. You're trying to, come out, brush it down. So it's a different texture, different feel. And the good thing about it, it can be disinfected easier. So it's real easy to disinfect. Soap and water, boom, hair comes right out. Put it in your quads, let it sit there for 10 minutes, and you're off to the races again. Got some. And I've been meaning to try this. Shout out to Haran. I am Haran on IG. He put me onto these Universal Pro bands, the Pro Power bands. So I got 2 of these. Actually, it's 6 altogether, but it's a 2-pack. And I cannot wait to put these on. Threw some gloves in there for me, and this is something interesting that I saw. Never seen that before. Never tried it before, so I can't really give you any detail into what it is. But let's just say you get that client that comes in, he has a business meeting, he's in a shirt and tie, and you dress him up and give him a fire haircut, you blaze him up, and he loves you. And the next thing you know, 2 o'clock, his meeting come, and his hair's falling out. Boom, he hates you. So what happens? You put this on, and I even put that on his neck. He said, here, put your finger in there, try to get in there. Wasn't getting in, man. You locking it down, and it's comfortable. And the good thing about this, it's rubber, so you can disinfect it with your disinfectant spray, or if you want to wash it off or nothing, easy to do. Not a problem. You can put it over your cape. Hey, it's you can be sanitized. So excellent. I was impressed. So this is something new that I'm gonna try. To tell you the truth, all this stuff, with the exception of the clippers, are new to me. So except for the clippers, the tie razors, and this the Bass products, all the Club Man stuff is pretty much new. I mean, it's aftershave and the mustache wax and all, and I've seen it work. I've seen it in work, but I haven't used most of it per se. So I would go ahead and just give it a try. I mean, what you got to lose? As you see, I stacked two of them together. That's because I'm selling most of that. Most of that stuff I'm keeping for retail, and then the rest I'm going to use on my back bar, which is my station. So, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends so they can subscribe, and I'll bring you more stuff. There's a reason why I haven't been posting like I once did, but trust me, I'm coming back. I'm going to post more. Going to do more stuff. It's going to be awesome. Haircuts, talks, whatever. But I'm going to be more visible and more efficient with my social media. So thanks for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button. Hope to hear from y'all soon. Leave your comments, good or bad. And talk to you later.